I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we are taking a closer look at Superman issue number 44. The fate of Bizarro World is hanging in the balance, and only the Man of Steel can decide its fate. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop on in together and find out. Alrighty then, so picking up from where the previous issue left off, Superman and Bizarro were in the process of beating the ever-loving piss out of one another. We as the reader quickly realize, though, that this is not simply a matter of good versus, well, bizarre anymore. There's actually a lot more at play. Tomasi goes out of his way to let Bizarro have a lot of internal monologue, and we get a good feeling for what's going on in his head right now, and he is not in a good place right now. He is, for all intents and purposes, going through the complete opposite emotional spectrum of what Superman himself was going through after his son was born. Bizarro was feeling angry, confused, detached, so much to the point he stopped going out and actually doing his job as Bizarro, which might explain why his version of the Justice League got captured by that world's Legion of Fun. The final straw, it would seem, was actually getting to see Superman show up with his son in tow, believing that the Man of Steel was trying to take Boy Bizarro away from him. And because the planet of Bizarro World is so utterly tied to Bizarro as a being, if he's out of whack, the whole thing is out of whack. In fact, the whole planet seems to be near exploding soon if the heroes can't do something about it. Now, John Kent the Superboy, as well as his friend Kathy, Beacon, and Nobody also get a good chunk of focus in this issue. You see, they gotta buy Superman time to try and knock some sense into Bizarro, which means they have to go and try and save the Bizarro League from the Legion of Fun. This leads to several truly hilarious encounters. My personal favorite is the Bizarro World version of the Joker, the Crier, who's not funny at all. Or the simple fact that Bizarro World Gorilla Grodd is called Gorilla Odd. Eventually, Clark is able to break on through to Bizarro and talk him into trying to save his own world, and from here, you think you would know where the story is gonna go, but they throw some really unexpected curveballs our way. You'll recall Bizarro Lois, the woman for whom Bizarro was getting into all those domestic spats in the previous issue. Well, she basically assumes that Bizarro World is cooked, and because of that, she digs out Bizarro's old rocket with plans of saving herself and her kid. But I guess because love and hate are so truly inverted on Bizarro World, she's not gonna leave without trying to kill Bizarro first. This sets him off, and the whole thing gets really ugly really quickly. Oh, but wait, trying to kill his significant other isn't actually the worst thing Bizarro does in this issue. He's really going for that Worst Dad award. You see, he basically piles on into this rocket before telling his son Boy Bizarro that he never loved him, and then leaves him to die on the exploding planet. Oh, sorry, imploding, because it's Bizarro and everything is backwards. Luckily though, this story does end up having a happy ending, and I of course mean happy in our terms of happy, not Bizarro happy, which would be sad. You see, Superman ends up saving Boy Bizarro and taking him through the portal back to main Earth before the planet's destruction. I mean, hey, that's all well and good and everything, although I get the feeling Lois isn't going to be too happy when you say that you adopted a new kid from Bizarro World. So that was Superman number 44, everybody, and overall I thought it was a very effective, very heartbreaking penultimate issue in this 4-part story. In fact, Tomasi kind of goes out of his way to do something no writer has done in a long time, and that is actually make Bizarro villainous, kind of make him into a bad guy. This story is also going to have some pretty huge ramifications. We had a Bizarro World, and now we seemingly don't have a Bizarro World anymore. It's implied that maybe Boy Bizarro could restart the place if he truly wanted, but it might put a big strain on him. This also opens up a number of really interesting new story avenues they could take. Are they going to keep Boy Bizarro around? Is he going to be a supporting character now in the Superman family of books? I mean, Bendis is coming on soon. Is he going to honor this? Bizarro left his own world. Where is he going? What other possible adventures could he have down the line? I don't know, but I'm interested to find out. For combining solid storytelling with solid action and solid artwork, I would give this one an 8 out of 10. Very good stuff. I can't believe this run is ending so soon. I wish it could go on forever. So that was Superman, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, be sure to take a closer look at some of these other videos I've been working on from throughout the week. Then you can follow me on social media at Cape Joel, so you always know what I'm doing next. And hey, if you're in the market for a great deal on your next comic book trade purchase, then please use my book depository link down in the description. Not only will you get an awesome deal and not have to pay a cent for shipping, but you'll be helping support me and the channel at the same time, which is always nice. So until next time, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I'll see you all again later. Bye-bye.